JEC.English. I'm Miss Civic, and let's begin with today's video. 让我们开始今天的影片吧。
Hello， 大家好，好久不见。Alright， so 最近呢，因为学校也即将开学，补习中心已经可以开课了，所以老师我会比较忙着在于教老师我的班，所以多数老师我接下来的 video 呢，都会是通过老师我的正口。就是老师我在补习中心这边上的一些课程，老师都有录下来，然后就会抽一些 OK 比较可以跟大家分享的 OK， 老师都会把它变成 video。Alright， 当然，老师这边也有陆陆续续在准备着，就是如果你是 SPM 2021跟 SPM 2022的学生，你们接下来考的最新格式的作文，老师在这一边也正在准备着。Alright， so 预算呢应该是4月、5月就可以放上来了，所以大家记得，如果你怕错过的话 ，OK， 这样你就一定要按subscribe，OK， 然后按那个turn on 那个 notification， 这样你就不怕 ，OK， 不会收到老师我的这个 video 的这个 update，Alright， so 好吧。接下来这个 video 呢，大家可以看到老师我在我的 Form 5的英文班 ，OK 的一些 speaking 的方式，就是我们speaking 上课的过程是怎样的 ，OK，so 大家可以准备一下你们的簿子哦 ，OK， 该记录的还是可以记录 ，Alright，so let's start. First, okay, let's just go through the questions first. Okay， 我们先 go through 一下题目先 ，Alright。So 它的题目这一边呢 ，OK， as you can see， 你的这一份资料里面这一边有4张照片 ，there are 4 pictures given to you here. Picture A shows a boy playing video games. Picture B clearly shows American football. Picture C, you can see someone bungee jumping right around. And then as for picture donkey, it is painting, 对吗？ So class.The first question that you will need to answer is how would you describe the activities shown? OK， 你会怎样去描述 OK 图案里面的这一些活动？然后老师我跟你们讲过，你可以上网 search 一下 ，Am I right? OK， 然后我没有叫你们解释完4个活动，对吗？老师我讲过至少解释几个，还记得吗 ？Do you guys English remember？ 記得冇？唔記得？忘記咗？定係我冇講過 ？Which one？ 我有提過還是沒提過？
老師，你講要4個活動都解釋。
4個活動都解釋啊，這樣更好啦 ，very good，OK， 所以老師我忘記了，不好意思。So 你們這一班是4個活動的解釋啊，每一個要解釋1到2句呢。Alright, very good，thank you very much，OK。So 我這樣去啊 ，thank you 啊，宇恩。OK， 這樣來第2個呢，就是 which activity is better for groups and which for individuals， 這個很簡單的句子罷了。So 哪一個活動是比較適合團隊的，哪一個活動比較適合個人的 ？Alright。跟再來 ，Are any of these activities popular with people your age？ 這樣，請問這4個活動裡面有沒有任何一個活動是很出名的，在你的同年齡的人的身上 ？OK， 然後 Number 4就是 Do you do any of these activities？ 這樣你有沒有做這一些活動呢 ？Why and why not？OK， 為什麼啊？如果你有做就是為什麼，如果你沒有做，這樣為什麼 ？OK，So 最後一個就是 Which activity would you like to take up？ 你想要學哪一個活動 ？Alright，So 老師我叫你們回家 ，OK， 要麼跟我想 point form， 要麼跟我想完整句子 ，Alright， 這樣子的概念。So 親愛的 ，OK，to begin with OK，as an icebreaker。OK， 老師我先開場先 ，So 我這邊會給你看一下老師我的答案版本 ，OK，you do not need to copy anything，you just need to listen。OK， 你只需要聽，然後呢，老師我會教你一些生字 ，OK， 可以啊，你只是這一邊是順便給你看一下，老師我的版本會是怎樣的 ，and how if I'm a student, if I'm a person who is sitting for this speaking test, how I will answer on the spot, alright? So class， 簡單講第一題 describe 嘛，對不對？所以我們簡單的解釋一下 ，I will describe playing video games as an entertaining and challenging indoor activity.It is a great way to spend your time and it can also help you to develop certain skills. Meanwhile, I think American football is a dangerous and rough sports activity. It is very violent and players can get hurt easily if they are not careful. Players also need to wear special equipment such as helmets to protect themselves. Next, we can see someone bungee jumping. This activity is thrilling and definitely not for the faint-hearted.People who are afraid of heights also suffer from or suffer from acrophobia will never be able to do this activity. Last but not least, there is painting. So this artistic activity requires creativity and patience as it can take up hours. It is also very relaxing. Okay, so 这个是我的版本啊。So 亲爱的 ，OK， 老师我会先大概解释一下这一边的一些字 ，OK。So 简单讲，你们就把指定的一些字你想要学的，你就放进去 ，alright？So 你就写进你的生字簿。像今天我讲 develop certain skills， 这个代表发挥，有没有啊？进步或者发挥或者改善指定的技巧 ，OK。然后 American football 是一个又危险 and rough sports activity， 还有它是一个很粗鲁的一个运动活动。然后他这边讲 it is very violent， 它很暴力，所以players 很容易受伤，对不对 ？OK， 我加去啊，后面这一边bungee jumping 啊 ，OK， 老师我就讲 this activity is thrilling，OK， 好刺激 ，and definitely not for the faint-hearted，OK， 我觉得这个大家一定要写下去 ，faint-hearted， 我们叫胆小鬼 ，OK，definitely not for the cowards，OK， 啊，胆小鬼叫 cowards， 或者其实有一个同义词叫 chicken-hearted，alright？Have you ever heard of this？Chicken-hearted 也是指胆小鬼。So people who are, in other words, we call them timid. Okay, we call them timid. Okay, people who are not brave at all. Okay, 那一些人完全都根本不勇敢的，就是胆小鬼啦 ，people. Alright， 就这样。可以啊，然后接下来老师我就解释哦 ，people who are afraid of heights, okay， 很怕高的 ，or suffer from acrophobia. 所谓的 acrophobia 就是畏高症。那种有畏高症的就没有办法，根本没有能力可以做到这个活动啊，这样 OK， 所以这个 part 应该没问题吧 ？Take up hours 就是需要很多个小时哦，就这样 ，OK， 就这样，所以应该没有了 ，OK 啊，当然可以恭喜大家，这样我们看下一个 part，OK， 这样在下一个 part 这一边 ，OK， 他就问你嘛，哪一个活动是适合团队的，哪一个活动是 for individuals？So sometimes you can start with these phrases OK， 你可以用这一些连接词来做开头。Without a doubt， 无可否认的 ，American football is a group activity and it requires teamwork. On the other hand, playing video games and painting are individual activities. 搞定 ，settle。OK，so 我大概提醒 requires teamwork 需要团队精神。然后亲爱的，后面这个是上个星期我们学连接词学过了的 OK，so on the other hand meaning to say 相反的。明白吗？啊，我也记得你们至少这一版都要用3个连接词啦，所以我等一下会专心听 ，alright？ So number 3， 到底跟你同年龄的人喜欢什么活动 ？So class, in fact, people my age are crazy about video games. This is because mostly every Tom, Dick, and Harry has a television or computer at home, so they can play video games on these devices conveniently. In contrast,People my age dislike painting because it is boring. OK， 搞定。所以我的造句很简单嘛啊。So 其实呢，跟我同年龄的人 ，OK are crazy about， 其实教到不教 ，crazy about 就是喜欢，非常喜欢 video games。这是因为 mostly every Tom, Dick and Harry。OK， 我问一下，看这一班有多少个人记得？因为其实我们在 BI1 的课我们是有学过的。Class, can you tell me what is every Tom, Dick and Harry? Anyone? Anyone you remembers the meaning? Yes, exactly. 等于 everyone， 全部人。Why? Because 想当年在英国的时候，很多那个年代的人都叫Tom， 不是叫 Tom 就叫 Dick， 不叫 Dick 就叫 Harry。Okay, so Tom, Dick and Harry are common names， 都是很普遍的名字来的。That's why 大家就讲全部人就叫 every Tom, Dick and Harry 啊，这样。Okay.So 这是因为每一个人都有电视机或者电脑在家咯，所以他们可以玩 video games， 在这一些 devices meaning 电子产品 conveniently 很方便的。So in contrast 还记得吗？上个星期教过，相反的对不对 ？So 相反的 ，people my age dislike painting， 我们根本不喜欢画画 because it is boring. So class, just in case you feel that the word boring is very boring, okay? So 如果你觉得 boring 很 boring 的话 ，you can change it into the word dull.Or sometimes we can use the word monotonous, or another word will be tedious. 注意我的读音，这个读 tedious 不是 tedious， tedious. Alright, so 简单来讲 dull, monotonous, tedious 3个也是指 boring， 所以你可以改一下。just in case 你要是考官不写，每次听 boring, then you can say people my age dislike painting because it is tedious. 搞定，这样就加分咯，明白吗？这个概念，所以应该没什么问题。SI clear。跟到有记录到吗 有啊，跟到啊 ，OK 啊 ，Very good，OK，、亲爱的，这样我们继续。再接下来他就问你哦，你有没有做这一些活动 ？So let's say I'm Miss Civic is actually a student。好，如果假设我今天我是学生，我就站在学生的角度 to answer this question. I'm answering this question on a student's perspective, alright? So 老师，我这边就写 I spend a lot of my time playing video games. This is due to the reason that when I finish doing my homework, it is usually too late for me to do anything else. Playing video games can help me to relax and release my tension from studying. The best part is I don't need to leave the comfort of my home when I play video games. 搞定 settle. So 亲爱的，这边我要表达的是，我花很多个小时玩 video games 哦 ，OK 啊，因为通常做完功课呢，usually too late 了 ，usually too late， 通常是太迟了的，已经太迟了咯，还可以做什么，对不对？所以玩 video games 也可以让我放松舒压力 from 读书。The best part is 根本不需要离开这个家。Alright, so 简单 ，very easy 啊。OK， 最后一题要问你，你想要学什么 ？Right? So for example， 我的答案 ，class。I like to take up painting because it will develop my creativity and I can learn to be more patient. If possible, I would like to try bungee jumping too because I love adventures. I believe this activity will give me wonderful memories to look back to when I'm old and gray. So class, 看到吗？我喜欢学画画，因为可以培养我的，就是可以发挥我的创意，然后可以学会有耐心。可以的话，我也想要学一下 bungee jumping， 因为我喜欢探险，有没有？这个活动可以给我很好的回忆，来看回去 when I'm old and gray 来这个要写。今天你要讲你很老的时候，你可以写 I'm old， but 真正考官会加分是 when you use these two words together， we call it double。OK， 这两个放在一起反而是更加分，叫 old and gray meaning old 的意思。Alright, so when I'm old and gray, at least I have some memories to look back to. 就这样简单 ，OK？ 所以这个是老师我的答案。So I've already gone through it. OK， 老师我已经讲完了，讲全满。OK， 现在呢 ，OK，how are we going to do this 呀？因为其实它蛮长的了 ，Alright？ So 我不会让你们一次过讲完5句。OK 你应该会崩溃 ，Alright? So what we will do right now is we will start by saying by answering to one of the questions first. So as you know, there are 5 questions here. 这边有5个问题，对不对 ？So 我要先老师我需要大家先回答第一题先。Answer the first question for me first. How would you describe the activities shown? 然后接下来是怎样 I will call each of your names. 我会叫你们的名字。叫到你们的名字呢，你们就开始念你们的答案。So guys and girls, remember, don't panic, don't be nervous. Just look at the written sentences and read aloud. 然后注意我讲过的，我的 speaking 跟 listening 班一定要戴耳机。Why? Because I want to listen to every single word clearly. 我要清清楚楚听到你们每一个字，明白吗？要不然我帮不到你。记得我们这班的目标 the aim is to enable you to speak without any prompting， 抓到吗？就我不用看任何一个写的字我只是想碰我就可以讲了。That's the main part of the lesson。所以我们接下来是要 fight 到这一个点。So yep， 我应该可以开始了。等一下给我写一下名字先So the first person 来 ，Mr. Lim guys first。林奇宪 ，answer the first question for me. Yeah, how would you describe the activities shown?
I describe video games is very good to spend my free space time, and it can very good to relax our mind from homework. And next, American football is that on point of me is very good activity. You easily get hurt and not suitable for me. And third is bungee jump. Bungee jump is very interesting and challenging for some person, and I would like to try when I old and gray.
You just use what I've taught you just now, All right, good try. Are you done?
And last is painting. You need a lot of patience and training. That's not good for me. I don't have that.
I see. Okay, Lim Chi, I need to ask you a question. Did you prepare the full sentences or did you prepare just points?
Point only.
Points only. I can feel that. 我会问这个问题就代表我 feel 到 okay? But anyhow, good try. Kudos to you for trying. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on. 下一个来单金玉。
Firstly, video game and painting is an indoor activity. It's suitable for relaxing activity, so can deliver into interesting and hobby. Canvases, American football, and bungee jumping is an outdoor activity. These two activities are very dangerous.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, it's very short and simple. Yeah, you have done your best. Okay, thanks a lot. 下一个，我们的佩如。
Firstly, I would describe playing video games as an electronic game and people mostly spend time on it. Besides American football, it refers to simply as football in United States. It can keep fit. Furthermore, it is bungee jumping. Bungee jumping, I love to challenge new things. Therefore, this activity must be thrilling and challenging. Lastly, it's for painting. Painting is an artistic which helps me relax and feel free from pressures.
Okay, very good. Well done. Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, 下一个哦，金伟。
老师，我写到一个吧 ，OK 啊？
How come？ 你回家没有做功课哈？
没有，就是我误会了那个意思，我忘记了，就是一个吧，我选到一个吧。
Okay, but 剩下题目有做啦。
那题目有做。
All right, sure. Go ahead, start.
Short, American football is referred to as football in the United States and Canada, and also known as gridiron, is a team sport. Obviously, it is played by two teams with 11 players on each side. As a matter of fact, points are scored in many ways, usually by one team getting the ball into the end zone of the other team. Also, it is a dangerous sport completely.
All right. Thank you very much. Well done, you. Okay. Let's move on. 我们的 Chloe.
First of all, I think that playing video games is seen to be a lonely activity. This is due to the reason that most people play video games alone and they seldom play video games with other people. Besides, playing American football is an rude and also dangerous activity. This is because this activity is easy to cause injury. Therefore, team people are not suitable for this game. Apart from that, bungee jumping is a thrilling and challenging activity. It is because this activity needs a lot of courage before carrying it out. Thus, people who is timid is not suitable to do this activity. Last but not least, painting is an artistic and relaxing activity. By painting, we can cultivate temperament and also cope with anxiety. That's all.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Hold on, let me just write that down. Cope with anxiety. All right, well done. Okay, so let's move on. 下一个就来到我们的陈轩。
可是我觉得我有做错了啦，可是我讲了。
OK， 你做哪一个？
没有，就是因为我可能写的方式错了，还是怎样？
哦 ，OK，
我讲错了。
Never mind. Continue first.
Okay, American football and video game it seems to be used up energy because it is done at outdoor. Video game and painting is seem to be no need to use up energy because it is done in indoor.
Okay, thank you very much. 没有错啊 ，OK 呀、我只是要这样子的 description 罢了 ，OK，because it's all totally up to you. Alright, very good, well done, people. Okay, so I will continue with the second part. Okay, for the second part here, I will need all of you to answer these two questions at the same time. Alright, so 这两个题目我现在要听一下答案。So which activity is better for groups and which for individuals? 然后再来。Are any of these activities popular with people your age? OK， 所以等于这两个题目呢，我要一次过听完答案，然后跟回刚刚那个顺序 ，alright？ 可以啊 ，So continue please 啊 ，OK，you guys and girls are doing great，OK？So 来，接下来我们的 Mr. Lim， you can start。
没有，等一下我叫我家人关一下我时间。OK， 没有，刚刚在开电脑，我叫他关一下声音。
Oh, no problem.
Okay. First, I think the video games are better for groups because video game is some video game is only made for multiplayer. It's very easy to play together. Next, I think painting is very suitable for individuals because painting you can paint anytime and anywhere. You don't need to call your friends together to paint.
Continue. I'm liking your Malaysian English, No need to call your friend to paint together. So Malaysian.
Video game is a popular activity among teenagers. This activity seems to be the topic on worldwide. In my opinion, video game can control. People my age are crazy about video games. It is because in the area now we can got a PlayStation very easy now. There's
Okay, that's it, right? All right, thank you very much. Okay, 我们下一个单金鱼。
American football and video game better for group activity. Conversely, bungee jumping and painting for person activity. Of course, video game also can be a person activity. Yes, in particular, video game is the favorite for younger people because can play with friends. Will American football will people like it? The reason is that it is dangerous.
Okay, then 还有。Okay, continue.
Conversely, bungee jumping touch dangerous. Many people like it because they like finally finding no everyone like to because it is boring.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, 下一个佩如。
In my opinion, I think American football is better for groups, although I am not the expert in this activity. It may be said without fear of contradictions that players will learn how to cooperate and work towards a common goal. Instead, I will say painting is better for individuals. Painting as an expression of ideas and emotions and also help me to relax from pressures.
Continue. 完了 any of these activities that are popular with people your age? 也完了啦。Okay, thank you very much. Okay, 下一个 Ordinary.
Clearly, American football is better for groups because this activity needs something about teamwork, team sport. On the other side of the coin, I think video games is supposed to be individuals, even though there have some multiplayer games. But I more prefer to play single-player games. Of course, people my age are crazy about video games because the rise and development of technology, more video games have. To be honest, the teenagers are immersed in playing video games, including me.
Okay, very good. Well done.
That's
Okay.
all.
Well done. Hold on. Let me just write it down. Okay, no. Okay, I'll move on. Okay, Chloe?
According to my explanation, I think that American football is better for groups and painting is better for individuals. Playing video games is the most popular activity with people of my age. This is due to the reason that most people of my age have their own device, such as smartphones, laptops, and so on. Therefore, they will install some video game apps such as PUBG to keep up with trends.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Okay, Li Chenxuan.
American football is there 看错
你要重新开始哈。
对 American football is better for groups. In my opinion, these activities need teamwork to win. Video game is better individuals because video game can feel relaxing because can play with friends. People my age are interested crazy about video game. To be honest, video game can give them sense of creation.
I see.
People my age can't stand is bungee jump because this activity is challenging.
I see. Can't stand bungee jump. Okay, thank you very much. Well done, guys and girls. Okay, 这样我懂我下一个要怎样进行了 ，right? So, yep. Okay, 下一个 part, okay, for the last two questions, okay, so you guys and girls are doing great, okay, 等一下我会帮你们做一个总结 right? Okay, 接下来呢 okay, we will need everyone, I will need everyone to answer the last two questions. Do you do any of these activities? Why and why not? Okay, 为什么 okay? 如果你没有做，为什么 okay? And then which activity would you like to take up? 然后你想要学什么活动 Okay, class, listen very carefully because I think you guys and girls are up to it, okay? Once you're done answering these two questions, please leave your microphone on. Why? Because I will ask you a question in related to what you have just shared. So I will ask you a question and everyone's question will be different. So you have to think of the answer on the spot. Okay, that's how I'm going to train you, yeah, because like I said, okay, during your speaking test, okay, the interlocutor, there will be two examiners inside, right? One is the interlocutor, the other one is assessor. So basically, the interlocutor will have to ask you questions from time to time as well. So by asking you questions, okay, they can test you on your speaking ability. 你明白我的意思吗？ Okay, on your impromptu speaking ability, let's just put it that way, okay? 他们就可以 check, okay, 可以检查一下，可以 test 一下你的当场的那个讲的那个临场反应。So, guys and girls, 接下来这个部分 讲完这2题，然后 hold 住，我会问你一个问题 ，you have to answer the question on the spot。这个可以更加的正确，帮老师 pinpoint 你的 band， 你到底是属于是 band 几。所以刚刚我在听哈，其实我已经帮你们分成你们的 band 了。You get what I mean? Yep. All right. So I guess you guys and girls are ready for it. Okay? 已经准备好了的。可以啊，不用紧张。If somehow you don't understand the question, I will just put it in another way. All right. So, once again, 你不用怕啦，因为是我 ，right? Okay. 我不是考场里面的那个考官。All right. So, 暂时是对我先。Okay. So don't be afraid. Don't be nervous. Okay. Don't let anxiety conquer you. All right. So, 亲爱的，我们先开始先啊。Okay. So 林期先。So, do you do any of these activities? Why and why not? Which activity would you like to take up in the future?
I have played video games because it can relax my mind for homework. Besides, it can keep in touch with my friend very well. And I would like to take out bungee jump on future. I want to try it have so long time ago. This is very exciting for me, and my friend is very common to want to go bungee jump. And if one day I have chance, I will challenge it.
So if there's a chance in the future you would like to challenge it, I see. And then you mentioned that your friends would like to do it with you. So in the future, probably if you have the chance to try bungee jumping, you would do it alone or you would do it with friends?
I want to do it to my friend because it's more better than one people only.
Okay, so it's better than being one person only lah. Okay, so then my next question is, you mentioned that you like to play video games because it can help you to erase your stress, right? So, what type of video games do you play? Do you play the multiplayer sort of video games or do you play the single player video games?
I play 5v5 mobile game. This very interesting for me. This need strategy and controlling your character to win the landing phase to your enemy. You need to solo kill your enemy to get the good for your team.
I see. Anything else?
Okay, this is
That's all. All right. Thank you very much, Lim Chi Xian. All right, good try though. Good try. Very good. Okay, 这样我这样去啊，单金玉。
I have playing video game because it is my interesting activity. I don't like American football. The result is that it is dangerous. I like to take up bungee jumping because it is exciting and challenging. It is dangerous, but it can let me relax. Steve is positive. I could like to try painting because it can let my acting.
Okay, thank you very much. So you mentioned that you like painting. I mean, you would like to try painting, or you would like to take up painting, right? So how do you plan to take up painting? As in, do you plan to just paint as you like, or do you plan to learn it from a teacher?
I want to change my life of animal.
Oh, you want to paint? You want to paint about your life, about your animals?
Yes.
Am I right? Okay, so how you just plan to draw it by yourself without learning from any other teachers, or from YouTube or stuff like that?
For the YouTube.
From YouTube. Okay, I see. Thank you very much, Tan Jinyu. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's continue. Peru.
In fact, I think I will not do this activity. I love playing badminton or doing some gym at home. It helps me to keep fit and it can make me feel more happier. Besides, it can also help with weight loss. As I say just now, I love to challenging new things, so I like to take up bungee jumping. This activity is suitable for me. It must be thrilling and challenging. Done.
I see. Thank you very much. Okay, you mentioned that you like playing badminton and gym. So what type of gym do you do at home? Like what type of workout?
Yoga. Can I say just yoga?
Just yoga. I see. So in other words, you do it at home with an instructor online, or do you just, go on YouTube?
Both.
Both. So you have a yoga instructor.
I chose.
Wow, that's interesting to know.
My
And then you
mother.
mentioned, oh, your yoga instructor is actually your mother.
Right. Yes.
Wow, I see. So she's a yoga
Yes.
instructor. I get it. Okay, interesting to know. So you have a free instructor at home lah. That means, okay, then your body must be very fit. Okay, I see. Then you mentioned you love playing badminton, right? So who do you play badminton with usually?
Sisters and brothers.
Sisters and brothers. How many siblings do you have?
One sister and one brother.
I see. Then
Young brother and young sister.
Oh, so you are the eldest. Okay. So your relationship with your siblings must be very good. All right. Thank you very much, Peru. I get to know more about you today. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. 来，欧俊伟。
Sure, why not? I have do all of these interesting activities, especially video games. It was also calming and therapeutic when playing video games. Therefore, when my friends ask me how many hours you spend on video games a day, then I would like to say, I can do this all day. Needless to say, my foremost priority is American football. This is because a team sport can make some fast friends, but the most important thing is it can keep fit. Thank you, teacher.
I see. Well done. You have already made use of what I've taught you in classes. That's incredible. Okay, you mentioned that you have done all those activities, which means you have actually tried bungee jumping before. Am I right?
No, I'm lying.
Oh, you're just lying. You're answering for the sake of answering,
快樂嘅時間過得特別快，又係時間講拜拜。So hopefully you have learned a thing or two. So remember to click like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so I will see you in our next video. 下一次見，拜拜。